Hey guys, Justin here again with Bacon Shark with the fourth place in V.R.G's Treasure Cup, Andre. Introduce yourself, Andre.
Andrew Joseph, playing One Piece since the beginning of time.
And the next half of Bacon Shark.
Next half.
Usually the one on camera actually playing.
Yeah.
Alright, Andre, show us what you did today.
I played Ace today. I have not make top 4.
Do you think it's the best deck in format?
I wouldn't say it's the best deck in the format, but in my mind, it's the most consistent. It's the multiple searches, his effect drawing your cards. I don't think I had a game today where I missed a piece unless they put it on.
Yeah, pudding was could hit.
Yep.
Alright, well, when you're ready, let's see the list.
Alright, so okay, but must have all these always. Don't play commonly.
Cough, cough.
Alright, so
Who even does that?
alright, so start off with 4 EZO. Basic white beard searcher of the deck. She has a next effect when they attack. She could trash her to draw a card and then place a card from your hand to the bottom or top of the deck. This is okay. First of all, I played a lot of mirror matches today, and in all the mirror matches, I would say they use EZO incorrectly.
Okay, so I guess she does have a secret effect.
It's not a secret effect, it's just the timing of it. In most instances, I see all of them use her effect almost immediately, which makes absolutely no sense. If you already have the cards in your hand, why are you using her effect one time? Because later on in the match, it has instances where you have to filter out cards properly, and just wasting her immediately, not giving you any type of advantage or the exact card you need. Because it had 2 instances today where she literally get me Goldie Roger to win the game.
Right.
Because I save her until almost the end of the game.
So you essentially use her to get your missing pieces.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Next searcher in the deck, Gap. If there's a Ace, Sabo, or Luffy leader and you're red, you must run this card. This searches everything in the deck basically. The only thing it's not searching is other searchers and some of the smaller 2Ks, but search Goldie Roger, ridiculous. That's ridiculous. The Uta 2K, the next thing to search, very good. Usually when you're going first, this is the searcher you need to see on your odd curve, because usually you want to see Yamato on 5, and this is the only card that could search Yamato.
Right.
So he's essential going first.
You see a searcher, I see something to deter me from playing Shirahoshi.
Yeah. He also comes with that, but that's our next thing too. Against, I play no Emu today, but against Emu, you usually with Jozu, usually they'll try to bounce their own searchers to recycle and get power.
Yeah.
But in instances when they do that, they pack a Shirahoshi and then you basically have to waste one of your larger swings into it.
Sometimes even 2.
Instead of leaving a search on the field to answer it. So
1 cross, recycle, and blocker.
So you always have to be careful in certain matchups with how you're using your searchers.
For sure. I guess that is part of the skill expression in the game.
Yeah. But then stupid card in the mirror match.
Yeah.
If you have a big hand in this format, she answer it. If you're blue, you probably should play Pudding in your deck.
Those 2 puddings look familiar though. Like I feel like I win them.
Shout out to Justin for doing that. In the mirror match, this is an essential card.
Yeah.
I played 4 mirror matches today. I felt like I was the one who got put in almost all of them, but it's an essential card in it.
I guess that pudding can make or break you mid-game.
Yeah. I could explain some stuff with it later, but I'll just go through the deck profile.
Sure.
Marco. Don't know what to explain. It's a stupid card. It gets you 3 cards for 1 KO and it's a blocker. Most instances they'll try to get rid of it in some form of fashion, so it's always a good body to swing it.
Sure.
In all instances, you probably shouldn't leave this card standing at all. Always swing with it. I know why you wouldn't swing with a 6K body, but
it at least pulls 2Ks out of everyone's hand.
Yeah.
Unless it's a mirror match.
At most, Really a card for Marco in the mirror match. Other than that, in most other matchups, he doesn't really come up. Against Emu, if they don't fill their trash fast enough, it could answer a body. But
Yeah.
to me, most good players will have their trash set up already by that time.
Yeah, for sure. We as Emu have to mulligan for the Millers.
Other than that, like against Zoro, when they do the 3-cost Mihawk into 4-cost Zoro play, this is also a card that could answer the Zoro to get back some tempo. But other than that, it's a situational card. I wouldn't take it out, but most of the times it's just either a 1k counter or you use Ace's effect to -2 to something.
I guess if it does come up, it is a huge tempo swing.
Yeah, it's a big tempo swing when it comes up. But other than that, it's alright.
If you were to take it out though, what other 2 cards would you put in the deck?
Instead of Atmos, I can't really say what's a good replacement for
Nothing
this.
comes to mind right now.
Yeah, because when it comes to removal like this, he's the only white-beard searchable card that could do it. The other cards that you're taking, they're more so like either blockers or extra counter or anything. This isn't a tempo swinger like this, because in a lot of matchups this format, board control, these kind of cards that can give you back tempo on the board, they're real important. So the only card I would ever replace this with is 2 more Jozu, but I can't draw two more Jozu. So
I mean, you could, but you'll be cheating.
So next cards, Yamato, ridiculous card. This is
I feel like every card in the deck is almost ridiculous.
yeah, because almost all the cards is gaining an advantage. Because this is like a Sanji's Pilaf with a body and giving you a rested down on your leader. That's to me that's ridiculous.
So Pilaf on crack.
Pilaf on crack. The only thing not good about her, she is not a white bed card, but Gap could search her. So with the amount of draw and Gap, I don't think you'll ever really miss seeing a Yamato.
For sure.
And she's essential for your odd curve, because on 5, this is basically card you always want to play on 5.
Yeah. When I see her, I usually see Mars at the same time.
Alright, so this is the actual best card in the deck as far as I'm concerned. Jozu
Respect.
is ridiculous. Literally, the only matchup it doesn't really come up in is Emu, but even still, it has plays, as I said earlier, where you could get back his searchers to get back counter, and then he's a 6-7 body, which is pretty good. But against Zoro, in the mirror, especially in the mirror, it's Jozu Wars all around, because he gains just so much tempo and has such a large body, it's ridiculous. So like one of the plays I do in the mirror, when on Tendon, if they have a Jozu on board, usually I'll answer their Jozu with my Jozu, and then I'll play Pudding to shuffle away their hand. That is just that almost game winning immediately, because they lose so much advantage and they lose the body that was on the field.
Free masterclass, boys.
Yeah, so he irreplaceable. If you ever think of cutting him down, I do recommend that.
You'd even play more?
4. I play more if he had a red version of him that do the same thing. On to the 2Ks, Otama. She is basically the emergency searcher of the deck.
Yeah, if you don't draw the gap.
If you don't get the gap or the Izo, you'll play her and draw 2 and pitch 1.
Just filter your hand, you know.
Yeah. Most of the time I use her as a 2K counter, but even if you play on the board, it could never really feel bad, because he always has
Jozu to bounce it back up.
2K right back, so you never really lose the 2K by playing it. So good staple 2K counter. 4 touch. This is one of the 2Ks that people flex around with a lot.
Yeah, I see some lists with 2, some with 3, some with none.
Because his effect is, I would say it's a bit situational, but if you know how to play certain matchups, to me it's essential 2K, because the other 2K effects don't really come up as much, but this is one that's where you combine with Goldie Roger, it basically wins you the game immediately. Because in the mirror match, because I had a mirror match against Fuzzy today, shout out Fuzzy. it was basically a chicken game of who will go to 0 life first.
Right.
So we was mostly not really swinging at that point in time because we was afraid of Goldie Roger. So as soon as I established 2 10-course white beards, I played a Goldie Roger immediately after, and he didn't really have any way to answer that because if he swing at my board, swing at my life, he basically enabled my Roger. So he was a bit scared to do that. So after that, I just dropped that and that was the game because he had no way to stop Goldie Roger even with all the blockers on his field.
Makes sense.
So this is something you could flex with because see, like you could cut for a rad beam or the 1-course Vista blocker because you're never going to use 4 of these in a game, obviously.
Fair enough.
But I have it as well because in most likely mirror, I want to see it.
It's necessary enough to have 4.
Yeah, but it's easily like the first 2K counter you would pitch from your hand.
So I guess we could call it a pseudo flex spot.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, guys. Keep watching our content to know when to go to 0 life in the mirror match and how to use touch.
Yeah. The best 2K out of all of them, Uta.
This card pisses me off.
This is a card that is so useful in almost all the matchups. Against Emu, being a 6-course, you can't bomb it off, so it's always a blocker that usually sticks on the board.
Well, you could with Equilibrium, but who's going to pay 6 down for that?
Yeah, who's going to really pay 6 down to remove a 6-course body?
Yeah.
Against Zoro, the only thing they could really answer with it is Tashigi, but other than that is a simple blocker to always keep on the board. But usually the combo you play with this is you use your I Am White Bed event to play a 10-course bed, and then you have 2 down remaining to easily play this. So she almost custom built for this deck.
Right.
The only thing is she's not a white bed, so you'll have to switch her with Garp. She's usually the 2K counter I'll try to always keep in my hand. I'll pitch almost all the other 2K counters first, but I'll keep her in hand.
It has the most use and versatility.
Yeah. 2 9 bed. Tax bed is fake. Don't play that card. 9 bed is better.
Tax bed equals Tussie.
Tax bed is only good if you play 2 back to back basically.
Yeah.
And even so, most good emo players could still play around it pretty well because they'll just pack a 5 elders on the board and it's really not doing nothing for you.
Correct.
9 bed, his effect is basically nothing they could actually respond to basically with a different playstyle because they combine just his effect. They have to commit down to the bodies to actually swing at your leader, and then if you use this with the I Am My Bed event and you're a 10k leader, they basically have to skip their turn basically.
Yeah, 10k is a turn skip.
So usually not all matchups, but in most matchups, when I'm setting up the game, this is really the last card I play off I Am My Bed, so I'll take my life and he'll use his effect, so I have a 10k leader, and then right after is Goldie Roger for game, basically.
Do you think you'd keep it at 2 or would you increase or decrease the count?
No, with the consistency of the deck, I always saw 1, so I don't think increasing his number would really change anything. You see it enough, and there's only so much 9 days you could actually chain. Because in the end, he's not really a blocker like 10 days. So
he doesn't have the versatility.
Also, his next effect does come up quite frequently against the Zoro matchup. Usually, he's the first body I will cheat off of I Am White Bed. So after when I start to play 10 beds, I'll attach 2 down to this, and when he swings, he'll get rid of the Kushiro blocker. So there's easy clears to that as well.
Broken deck is broken.
Every day learning something.
I knew somebody would know the secret effect.
Boss monster the deck, 10 dead. I don't think the deck would be as good if he didn't exist. 12k body blocker, draws 2 picture cards, attach 2 rested down to leader and a character, and that's ridiculous value of a 1 card.
And they say 10-course Blackbeard is broken.
Yeah. Broken. This is almost always the card you'll cheat off of your I Am My Bed event. But I don't know what more to say about it. He just broken. This will never go down any less than 4. You win con, Goldie Roger. You are opponent as your life, kick him in the face and win.
I feel as though it's disrespectful to win off a regular print Goldie Roger though. It should at least be all out. Manga pref.
This is the budget ace deck profile.
Fair enough.
Okay, we spend more money on the bunnies and whatnot, so this is what we're running with. Almost all the top decks in this format, maybe except Zoro, they run blockers. It's a blocker fest all around, and this is the simple answer to all of it. And this is one of the decks where it's searchable by cap, so why you wouldn't run it? So Imera, Emu, really come up with Zoro if they establish a lot of blockers to try and survive, but against that matchup it doesn't really come up too much. But people don't be afraid to play this card early as well.
I think it's actually advised to play it early, and once you could protect it, is usually just game.
Yeah, because it's much easier to set up a game if you could pack one on the board and they don't really have an answer to it.
And then you're able to put down under your leader and other swingers and just win.
Yeah. That's yeah, 13,000 body. Red Rock is the only expensive card really. Mostly for the mirror match.
Budget list, by the way.
It can come up against Emu if they pack a 5 elders, but even at that time, that's a lot of down.
Yeah, if you use a Red Rock, it's usually a turn skip on your end.
So it don't really make sense, but it's really mostly for the mirror match, because if you have a lot of aces around like what I faced today, you definitely need this card. One of the plays I like to do on Tendon is if I go second and I have my bed first, they'll respond with their own 10 bed. On Tendon, I'll just Red Rock and then put in their hand.
Say bye-bye.
Yeah. But usually actually I'll swing first with the 12k body, so they have to take their life and draw a card and then put it. So
yeah,
that's,
you definitely want them to use the leader ability before you use your Red Rock.
So mostly for Mirage, but good card. The trigger comes up against Zoro, but only if they had a 4-cost Zoro on the board before. But if they pack like a 3-cost to Shiki or anything, you could trigger this to remove it and whatnot, because you wouldn't really use anything else in this on anything else in the Zoro match.
And then the card that should be 9.
Yeah. Not best card, but very good card.
Yeah.
I Am White Dead. This is basically a pseudo purple card because you're basically cheating out 10-cost card early from this.
We're perverting the colors now, guys.
It's so much value to get early. It has many instances against going wide matchups that you take the life to go up to 8k. But I think one of the skills with this card people has to master is to know when to use that effect. Because it has a lot of instances where I saw today with Ace that they took a life
when they're not supposed to.
They're not supposed to.
I see that on the sim all the time.
Because especially in the mirror match, when mostly what they're going to face is 12,000 bodies and whatnot, going up to 8k doesn't really help. So you basically furthering along your demise by taking a life for absolutely no reason, as far as I'm concerned.
Fair enough.
So, real good card. 9 bed usually you only use for Emo and Zoro, but usually this is the 10 bed you'll cheat off with it.
And what were your matchups in Swiss?
So first round was Green Zoro. That was my own deck, so that ended up that way. And the rest of the games were 4 aces. So 4 mirror matches faced throughout the tournament.
You won all of them?
I won 3 of them. The one I lost to was Amar, who also made top 4.
Alright. Well, thanks so much for the deck profile. Is there anything else you'd like to say at the end?
I'd like to shout out V.R.G for a well-run event. This is probably one of the largest tournaments, 1v tournaments I ever played in at V.R.G.
It felt like the most competitive for sure.
Yeah, it was real competitive. I would say everybody's skill level is quite high today. I would say I hope the turnout could grow out even more, because we're very close to the 32 cap, so hopefully next Treasure Cup we can do that. I want to shout out the V.R.G crew, Aaron, Lachman, Charlie, Rishi. To thank Justin as well, man behind the camera. I don't know if he's the bake or the shark, but
we'll figure that out some other time. I guess today I was the shark.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Tanisha as well.
Oh. Alright guys, we'll see you all for the next Treasure Cup on Saturday.
Yeah.
Take care and good job again, Andre.
Thank you.